Hello there and welcome back. Tonight we will journey into the gentle realm of salmon, a truly remarkable fish that quietly offers an abundance of nutrients for our bodies to cherish. And as we drift into this calm exploration, allow your mind to settle like soft silt on a peaceful riverbed, letting the tranquil flow of facts and gentle observations wash over you, until the gentle lull of understanding carries you closer and closer to restful slumber. Fall asleep with the gentle science of salmon's nutritional wonders, or as we might softly echo, fall asleep with 7 remarkable nutrients in salmon your body quietly loves. And let that be our subtle invitation to explore all the beneficial treasures that reside within the fillet of this vibrant creature, a nutrient-rich gift that dwells beneath rippling waters. Imagine for a moment, if you will, a serene riverbed with water trickling over smooth stones, faint beams of sunlight penetrating the surface, illuminating drifting currents that gently swirl around graceful salmon gliding through the currents, each one shimmering under the surface with a subdued pinkish hue that speaks of the nutrients waiting to be discovered within. We begin our conversation by looking closely at omega-3 fatty acids, one of the prized components of salmon's nutritional profile. And these particular fats are recognized for their helpful roles in supporting our overall well-being in gentle, balanced ways. Now, as you settle in for the night, let your thoughts rest upon the idea that omega-3 fatty acids in salmon have been studied for their connection to reducing inflammation within the body. And that is important because inflammation, when it becomes excessive, may have a negative impact on how we feel on a daily basis. We do not promise miracles but explore the quiet understanding that some research has pointed to these fats as a potential ally in the body's calm response to daily stresses. In addition to that, we find that omega-3s support brain health by contributing to the structure of our cell membranes, especially in regions of the body that influence memory and cognition. Scientists have often cited that having these fats available might nurture brain function, supporting us in our daily tasks and perhaps lending a subtle hand in helping us navigate the complexities of thought and recall. Allow your mind to rest on that comforting notion, knowing that salmon's omega-3 content flows gently into the stream of your overall wellness, supporting you from within, much like a quiet current beneath the surface. Then we glide onward to consider the high-quality protein found in salmon, a critical macronutrient that serves as the building block for tissues throughout our bodies. Proteins are formed by amino acids, and salmon has all 9 essential amino acids, the ones our bodies cannot produce on their own. Perhaps you can think of these amino acids like puzzle pieces that, when combined properly, help maintain our muscles, organs, and other structures in our bodies. Since salmon contains a wealth of these pieces, it becomes a wonderful source of complete protein, supporting steady energy levels and assisting our body in its routine maintenance. Some people appreciate salmon for this protein abundance because it can help them feel satisfied during meal times. But beyond mere mealtime concerns, it is a gentle reassurance that salmon supports the growth and repair processes throughout our systems. Imagine each time you enjoy salmon, you are inviting these tiny but vital pieces to come together and help keep your frame and your tissues strong and sound, allowing you to rise each morning with the nourishment you need to carry on with your daily routines. Next, as we drift deeper into this calm exploration, we should notice that salmon supplies a wide array of B vitamins. These vitamins, often labeled with numbers like B1 thiamine, B2 riboflavin, B3 niacin, B6 pyridoxine, and so forth, serve as important cofactors for many of the energy-producing pathways in our cells. Without them, our metabolism would not flow as smoothly, So it is pleasant to think that salmon helps provide these essential nutrients in a harmonious balance. Each of these B vitamins has its own subtle role, whether it is helping us release energy from the foods we consume, or supporting the formation of red blood cells that carry oxygen throughout the body, and even assisting in the production of neurotransmitters that help us think and feel. As you picture a salmon gliding effortlessly through clear waters, contemplate how these vitamins might be overseeing the delicate processes in your cells, quietly ensuring that you have the necessary sparks of energy for gentle day-to-day life. Continuing on, we encounter vitamin D, another crucial nutrient found in salmon's nutrient repertoire. Vitamin D is well known for its role in helping the body manage calcium absorption, which plays a significant part in maintaining strong bones. Because many of us may not always get sufficient vitamin D from sun exposure, which depends on factors like location and skin type, incorporating foods that contain vitamin D can be a helpful strategy. Salmon can deliver a valuable boost of this nutrient, and as you relax into the soft lull of this meditation on salmon's benefits, think of the synergy between vitamin D and calcium in strengthening your skeletal foundation. There is a remarkable sense of calm in realizing that salmon supports our structure so quietly, feeding us from the inside out, allowing us to stand with confidence as we move through our days. Shifting our attention now to selenium, a trace mineral present in salmon, we find yet another piece of the puzzle that supports our well-being. Selenium is needed in small amounts, but it plays key roles, including supporting a healthy antioxidant defense system and aiding in thyroid hormone metabolism. Scientists have suggested that selenium works closely with vitamin E to help protect cells from oxidative stress, which can arise from many facets of daily life, such as normal metabolism, environmental factors, or even exercise. By enjoying salmon, we provide our bodies with a compact but impactful dose of selenium, resembling a subtle shimmering thread that helps our internal tapestry remain strong and resilient. In that sense, salmon is not just a source of macronutrients like protein and healthy fats. It also weaves in these trace elements that so gently support our overall sense of harmony. As we gaze upon salmon's nutritional wonders, it may be worthwhile to consider the interplay of all these nutrients. For example, the healthy fats in salmon help the body absorb and utilize the fat-soluble vitamins, including vitamin D. Additionally, the synergy between selenium, B vitamins, and protein in salmon might make it an exceptionally valuable addition to the diet for people focused on cultivating a balanced array of nutrients. Though no single food can fulfill our entire nutritional needs, salmon stands out as one of nature's more complete offerings. It is as though salmon combines multiple keys that unlock different doors in our well-being, each working together in a coordinated effort to keep us functioning at our best. For some, salmon's offerings may also touch upon cognitive function. Studies have indicated that a diet incorporating omega-3 rich foods, like salmon, may correlate with areas of brain health, which is not surprising given that the brain itself contains a significant amount of fat. The cells in the brain and nervous system rely on healthy fats to maintain flexibility and proper electrical signaling, and by including salmon occasionally, we maintain a gentle supply of these essential building blocks that might impact how we think, focus, and recall information. Though there are no promises or miracles, it can be comforting to think that one simple meal choice may softly support our mind's complexity, much like a steady current that flows quietly beneath the surface. Inflammation, a function of the body that can often become excessive, is another area where salmon's nutrients might lend a supportive hand. Omega-3s have been closely examined for their roles in modulating certain inflammatory pathways, and while inflammation does serve an important function in the healing process, it is helpful to keep it in balance. Salmon's supply of omega-3s, B vitamins and selenium all converge in ways that gently encourage this sense of balance, a sense of calm that we can carry with us beyond the dinner table. We can lie back now, in the warm stillness of evening, and let the image fill our minds, a graceful salmon navigating the waters, harnessing nutrients from plankton, smaller fish, and the aquatic environment, so that it may in turn share those nutrients with us. Let that image envelop you in tranquility as we continue. Another subtle point in salmon's favor is that it is not only nutritious, but also quite versatile in preparation. From a simple baked salmon with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of herbs to salmon gently poached in a fragrant broth, there are many ways to savor its flavors and reap its benefits. You might picture the tender flakes of salmon falling away easily with the tip of a fork, a visual reminder of how delicate and light the experience can be. For those who eat fish, this can be a relaxing moment of nourishment, as each bite might represent a taste of the sea's serene bounty, carried from lake or ocean to our plates with minimal fuss or complication. Of course, it is always wise to consider where our salmon comes from, whether it is sustainably sourced and fresh, and these details can vary depending on region and preference. Yet as we settle into this quiet reflection, it is enough to be aware that salmon's gifts are as bountiful as they are satisfying, and that many cultures revere salmon for its taste and health benefits. Keeping things calm and free of hype, we simply acknowledge that salmon helps provide important nutrients that may help us maintain ourselves in a balanced state. Some individuals enjoy salmon for the supportive role it can play in the cardiovascular system, mainly through its omega-3s. Again, while no single choice is a cure-all, many scientists see a connection between healthy fats and heart function, because these fats help maintain fluid cell membranes and impact certain markers that influence our circulatory health. It is a modest but thoughtful addition to a balanced approach that includes other whole foods, gentle movement, and sufficient rest. Salmon's place as an ally to the heart arises from the notion that steady consumption of omega-3 sources can be part of a lifestyle that aims for a harmonious flow of daily life. Just as the salmon swims upstream with persistence, so too can we incorporate small changes that gently support our well-being. One reason salmon is an intriguing fish lies in its life cycle. Salmon are known for migrating from the ocean to fresh water to spawn, a journey that demonstrates both resilience and adaptability. Some people find that symbolic, feeling that salmon's strength is something we absorb ourselves, though that is more poetic than purely scientific. Nonetheless, it can inspire a sense of wonder at nature's capacity for balance. The fish accumulates a nutrient profile that includes healthy fats, B vitamins, vitamin D, minerals, and a robust suite of protein building blocks, and this synergy continues to fascinate those who study it. With each bite, you invite the quiet synergy of these offerings to integrate into your body, reflecting salmon's bridging of different worlds as it travels through ocean waters and tranquil streams. Additionally, salmon's pinkish hue is owed to a pigment called astaxanthin, a carotenoid, that also seems to show antioxidant properties. The presence of astaxanthin, though not usually the star of the show, contributes to the story of salmon's beneficial array of molecules. It is often studied for its capacity to support oxidative balance, though, like everything else, It is simply one piece of a larger tapestry. As we let the water run quietly in our imaginations, salmon's presence gently drifting through that soft filtered light, we contemplate how each molecule may fit like a puzzle piece in the complex interplay of life's interconnected processes. In some ways, salmon stands among a group of foods that people call nutrient-dense, a term used to describe foods that deliver a robust supply of vitamins, minerals, proteins, and healthy fats relative to their caloric value. By choosing such nutrient-dense options, one might feel reassured that every bite is working kindly for the body. Of course, taste is also an important consideration, and salmon's mild flavor can be appealing to many, making it a versatile choice that can be prepared simply and eaten without fuss. There is a certain peacefulness that comes from preparing and savoring a meal that feels nourishing, and salmon for many people fits that feeling of wholesome nourishment. The story of salmon's beneficial nutrients may continue to expand as researchers find new ways to investigate the subtle complexities of how proteins, vitamins, minerals, and essential fats interact with the human body. For instance, the role of B vitamins in energy production is quite established, but we continue to learn more about how specific vitamin subtypes, like B6 and B12, support different biochemical pathways in the body. B6 assists in the production of neurotransmitters and hormones, while B12 helps preserve nerve cells and synthesis of genetic material. Meanwhile, niacin, or B3, is involved in converting carbohydrates into energy, supporting the function of the nervous system, and contributing to healthy skin. Salmon provides a range of these vitamins that can work in concert with one another to gently keep our metabolic processes running smoothly. Some of us wonder how much salmon we should have, and while such details may vary based on individual preferences or dietary considerations, it is often suggested to include fish high in omega-3, such as salmon, in a balanced meal plan. Many individuals find that enjoying salmon once or twice a week is a comfortable way to gather its beneficial nutrients without overcomplicating their diets. And as the night grows still, it is pleasant to reflect on how a consistent, moderate approach to dietary choices can become part of a harmonious lifestyle that also includes restful sleep, moderate exercise, and mindful living. In scoping out the synergy of these nutrients, we can also acknowledge how salmon's easily digestible protein may help avoid taxing our bodies too heavily, especially when prepared lightly, leaving us feeling pleasantly satisfied rather than overburdened at the end of a meal. If we take a moment to recall the quiet environment of a gentle river or stream, we might imagine the salmon resting momentarily, never fully fighting but steadily persevering, providing us with a parallel that we can embody in our personal approach to wellbeing. Let us drift now into a deeper recognition that salmon can contribute to an overall sense of well-being, partly due to its capacity to help maintain normal inflammatory responses. Though we keep our tone calm and free from exaggeration, it is noteworthy that some research suggests that the combination of nutrients found in salmon can help the body cope with oxidative stress, which is when too many reactive molecules are produced relative to the body's antioxidant defenses. The presence of selenium, astaxanthin, and even vitamin D can play a role in supporting our antioxidant capacity, lending the fish an additional measure of quiet supportive depth. In that sense, salmon is not just about one nutrient or another, but truly about a tapestry of benefits that, much like swirling currents, come together in a gentle dance that supports your well-being behind the scenes. Reflecting on these layers, we realize that salmon's story spans growth in oceans or rivers, a nutrient-dense composition, a synergy of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, proteins, healthy fats, and even subtle pigments. When we consume salmon, we take part in this cycle, receiving the building blocks that the fish itself has been gathering from its environment. In that sense, salmon becomes a connector between the watery realm and our own daily rhythms. We integrate these nutrients into our own systems, harnessing what salmon has stored up, and allowing them to quietly strengthen. As we float along in our gentle exploration, we notice that the beauty of salmon's nutritional profile lies not in loud proclamations, but in this respectful notion of synergy. Omega-3s quietly help maintain normal heart function, which might reduce certain everyday discomforts associated with modern life. B vitamins keep our metabolism humming, ensuring that we can convert nutrients into energy, maintain stable mental clarity, and support the body's circulatory processes. Vitamin D backs up our calcium management, encouraging our bones to remain strong. Selenium and astaxanthin provide antioxidant support, working along with the B vitamins to help defend ourselves from certain stresses. And of course, the complete protein found in salmon ensures that we are repairing and restoring ourselves in the ways we need. All of these elements come together in a single fillet, a subtle testament to how nature weaves complex nutrition into living creatures that inhabit our planet's wall. Allow yourself to be lulled by the calm notion that our bodies thrive on diverse nutrients, and salmon is a pleasant contributor to that requirement. Some individuals find that including salmon in a varied diet can gently support their mood as well, possibly due to the role of omega-3 fats in neurological function and the production of key neurotransmitters. While it is important to maintain realistic expectations, there is a quiet joy in knowing that our dietary choices do not just fill our stomachs, but also support the intangible aspects of well-being that flow through us like gentle water. It is possible that as researchers continue to explore the connections between omega-3 intake and mood stability, we will learn even more about how salmon's nutrients play into mental. For now, let us be content with the comforting knowledge that many people find benefits in including foods like salmon, and that we can keep refining our own personal. Another beneficial aspect of salmon is that it often sits comfortably within many culinary traditions, from softly braised salmon in fragrant broth to grilled salmon with a lightly caramelized exterior and a tender interior, or even a simple fillet baked in parchment paper with a pinch of salt and a whisper of lemon. Salmon adapts to a wide variety of flavors and preparations. This versatility can be comforting because it allows us to incorporate salmon into the diet with munbate. You might picture gently lifting the salmon from meat, letting its oils glisten and the subtle heat, and noticing how it easily flakes into soft morsels. When we talk about that distinctive pinkish color and the buttery taste, we do so in the context of how thoroughly salmon integrates both taste and nourishment. For those resting in bed, trying to find a place of stillness, it might be reassuring to know that you do not have to reinvent your entire way eating to include salmon once in a while. Even a small step, like enjoying a moderate portion and can be a lovely introduction to the benefits. Consistency and variety in our diets are key, and salmon can slip into the routine as effortless as a fish swimming in a gentle current. Thinking about your own well-being, you might
appreciate that when you consume salmon, you are not just fueling your body to death, but also investing in the foundation of how your cells function tomorrow. Over time, the cumulative effect of taking in beneficial nutrients, from proteins that rebuild your muscles to vitamins that support energy metabolism and healthy fat that nourishes your brain, can help maintain a sense of steady vitality. And in the context of a good night's rest, there is something soothing about knowing that we can drift off with the confidence that we have embraced choices that honor our body's needs. Breathing gently, we picture the swirl of water around a graceful fish, the dappled patterns of light playing across its scales, and feel a serene sense of unity with nature's design. Though the modern world can be complicated, we can still find refuge in the knowledge that certain age-old foods, like salmon, carry with them a legacy of nourishment that resonates with the needs of the human body. That alone can be comforting thought as we close our eyes and sink beneath the surface of everyday preoccupations, venturing into the realm of deep relaxation. If we listen carefully, we might imagine the rhythmic heartbeat of the salmon, or the whisper of its tail fin propelling it forward, echoing the pulse within our own bodies, reminding us that all living creatures share certain fundamental threads. Salmon's life cycle itself is a profound reminder of perseverance, as it counters the current to spawn in fresh waters, continuing the cycle of life. And in that cycle, salmon gathers from nature the components we intend to use to maintain our own. Nature's synergy flows onward, from plankton to small fish, from large fish to deeper waters, and finally from oceanal river to our dinner plates, forming a soft chain that links us to the rhythms of the earth's waters. As you lie comfortably, welcoming the onset of sleep, you might visualize how the synergy of each nutrient in salmon contributes to your own body's harmony, quietly delivering what your cells need to function at midday. In that sense, salmon stands as an emblem of balanced nourishment. Indeed, the knowledge of salmon's benefits spans generations in various cultures that have relied on fish for sustenance. Many of the communities who dwell near rivers and coastlines have long considered salmon a staple food, cherishing its high nutritional content and relying on fish for protein, fats, and essential micronutrients. Over time, advanced scientific methods have validated some of the traditional beliefs about salmon's virtues, confirming that the presence of omega-3 fats, high-quality protein, B vitamins, vitamin D, selenium, and other micronutrients form a beneficial tapestry. Yet the spirit of these discoveries remains gentle and unhurried, much like our reflection tonight, as we softly draw the threads of knowledge together and let them cradle us in a sense of quiet appreciation. When we hold a piece of salmon in our hand or on our plates, we can feel a sense of connection with the natural world. We can taste the subtle flavors that might hint of ocean breeze, or the crisp coolness of mountain streams, depending on the salmon's origin. And all of these experiences can deepen our sense of gratitude for what nature offers. In so doing, we might find that our approach to eating and nourishment becomes more intentional, more mindful, and more aligned with the gentle spaces within ourselves that prefer calm over rush, gratitude over haste. Such an approach can foster a sense of peace that extends beyond nutrition, weaving into the tapestry of our emotion and spiritual well-being, while we remain grounded in the gentle science that underpins salmon's many supportive quality. As you allow your eyelids to grow heavier, let the soothing repetition of picture the shimmering colors of salmon as it glides below the sun's surface, inhaling oxygen-rich water, forging its way through gentle currents, building strength and quietly storing vital nutrients. It is a humbling thought that these nutrients, shaped by the life force of the fish, can be transferred to us when we partake in a meal of salmon, thus bridging the inherent wisdom of nature to the internal working or the human body. In essence, salmon's role in a diet is a story of synergy between healthy fats and vitamins, synergy between minerals and proteins, synergy between flavor and nourishment, synergy between nature and humankind. This synergy encourages us to recall that life is more than the sum of its parts, and that all aspects of, from cognitive support to cardiovascular balance, can be gently lifted by the presence of foods that have evolved over millennia that contain valuable building blocks. While no single food can do it all, salmon certainly stands out for its completeness, offering a variety of essential components that our bodies quietly love. From B vitamins that regulate our metabolism, to vitamin D that aids in our bone health, selenium that supports antioxidant function, to the high-quality protein that builds our body, and the omega-3 fats that help maintain normal inflammatory responses. Salmon's repertoire is broad and reassuring. As we begin to wind down, let's settle into the warm satisfaction that accompanies understanding. Each time we choose to learn from nature, we expand our capacity to care for ourselves in gentle way. Perhaps tomorrow or sometime next week, you will remember this calming reflection when you see salmon at the market, or when you prepare it with a sprinkling of herbs and you might recall that synergy in life occurs. In these final moments of our exploration, let all of the details of salmon's nutritional profile drift into a quiet harmony. The softness of its texture, the healthy fats that soothe the body, the proteins that build the vitamins that spark energy, and the comforting knowledge that nature can nurture us in ways we continue to discover. With them, we bring this journey toward
As you settle into the final moments before sleep, let go of any lingering thoughts or cares, and let the steady wash of information soothe you into deeper rest, mindful that tomorrow will bring fresh opportunities to nurture yourself with gracious, balanced choices. Thank you for joining me in this calm exploration of salmon's nutritional wonders, and may you find gentle, restorative sleep waiting for you when you close your eyes. Good night.